Today's the big day I worked a couple of weeks for.
Let's go and have some fun. It's currently 4 weeks until my half marathon. My plan for today says 8 kilometers. It's 29 degrees and still sunny, but it's 8 p.m. So I guess I have to run now. New Sunday, new long run, 15 kilometers today. Just warming up, doing some stretches, and yeah, it's already 26 degrees, so it's gonna be a hot one. Let's see how that goes. Sometimes you win, and sometimes you lose against the weather. So stopping at 6 kilometers, well, I'm getting dizzy. It's currently Sunday, 2 weeks until the race, and I'm home at my mom's place. So finally, the entire week has been 35 degrees hot, but not today. It's currently 20, so that is the perfect weather for a long run. I'm not sure if I'm ready, but we'll see. I also don't really have a running route here, but I guess I figure out along the way. So let's run 19 kilometers with me today. I'm done with the first 10. It's hotter than expected, but I'm trying an energy gel for the first time. It's lemon flavor, so never tried one before. I'm not sure how I'm gonna react, but I hope for the best. It's very sweet, very artificial flavor, but I hope I can use this sugar and I hope I get some energy from it. Let's continue. It's currently Wednesday, which means it's just a week and a half left to the half marathon. I really want to run today, but my body feels horrible. I got 3 vaccinations yesterday for an upcoming trip, so my arm is really sore. My knee still hurts from the long run on Sunday. I think my legs did really well during the run, but I did fail during the last few kilometers, so there's some scratches and bruises. Even though I really don't want to rest, I think part of the training is also accepting that sometimes it's better for your body and even for your final goal to take the rest. So taking another rest day, I hope to be back with running tomorrow. But so that's my not running update for today. Just embrace a lazy day. Another 8 kilometers in the books. My knee still hurts, but it's done. Back in London and ready for my final long run. It's 17 kilometers today, and I'm planning to run 5 of it on my own. Then I'm gonna do 5 for the run group, and then run 7 kilometers back home. So let's go. I feel semi-ready. It's been a rough week, but it has to get done. It's already the day before the half marathon, and I've just finished my week of very easy, slow training. I've done 3 runs so far, but really easy pace, not going overboard, and absolutely saving my energy for the race tomorrow. However, I was supposed to receive my running kit by Tuesday, so that includes like the number, the chip, and whatever is there. But so now I have to actually get up, pick up the running kit because I think collection is only open between 10 and 2 p.m. So that's my plan. I'll pick up a coffee on the way and yeah, get this rather chill day started. I'm back home, it's already mid-afternoon and I can't believe that just picking up my running number for tomorrow took me 4 hours. It didn't take me too long to get there, but everything was pretty unorganized, and if I'm honest, I don't think that many people received their numbers via mail because the queue was never ending, which is insane for me. The negative vibes are not gonna get me anywhere, so I think I'm gonna stop after that. But I've been to a couple of races. I've done like 5Ks, 10Ks. I did like a half marathon back in, I don't know, 10 years ago. And wherever I did the race, organization was always on point. I was in and out in 15 minutes. And in addition to like the endless queuing, I received nothing else except for my number. So I don't know, normally if you pay the entrance fee, you get like your race number, you also get maybe some gels, some snacks, some little goodies in there, but I guess not this time. Plan for the afternoon is not doing too much. For what I'm really aiming for is do a long stretch, just make my body ready for tomorrow. Nothing crazy though, don't want to get injured on my last day.
Good morning. It's very early, as you can probably hear, but I need to get my body going, so I'd rather get up half an hour early and have enough time to drink some water, fuel my body, have time enough to digest. Today's the big day I worked a couple of weeks for, so hopefully everything goes according to plan, or at least I can have fun while doing it. So I'm gonna start by putting on a double layer of sunscreen, make myself some breakfast. I wouldn't say I'm the best planner because I still haven't figured out what I'm gonna wear, or I also need to finish my running playlist. I still have roughly more than an hour until I need to leave, so enough time. I am dressed and now ready to leave and head out to the half marathon. I've got a little running belt on so I don't have to carry my phone the whole 21 kilometers. Let's go and have some fun. Let's go.
Congratulations and well done.
Thank you.
And here we are, proudly sitting in my finisher shirt a couple of days later, because on the day of the race, all I wanted to do afterwards was lay horizontal. Let's be for real. Looking back to last Sunday, I can 100% say that it was a fun time, but also a really tough accomplishment. I think it was between kilometer 15 to 21, so the last 6. It was really hard to push through. The sun was shining. I think we were having like 28 degrees on that day, and I was just really struggling to keep going. Even though initially I was really aiming for a new PB, maybe a sub-2 half marathon, I realized pretty early in my training that if I can't keep up the race pace in a 5K run, I'm never gonna manage it for 21 kilometers. So instead, I focused on building a habit of running regularly, building a consistency with getting my body used, building my leg muscles up to actually finish a half marathon. And to be fair, I'm really proud of my body, especially given the really short amount of time I've given myself. I feel like if you open social media these days, everyone's a runner. Everything you see on other social media platforms is just like people showing off their new PBs, people running 6 times a week. But I think it's really important to just step down and actually realize that you shouldn't compare yourself to anyone else, especially to either people who've been running for 10 plus years, who've done it competitively. Don't forget that you have a full-time job, you have a life, and I think running should be a hobby that's keeping me fit, but I've got enough pressure in my life. I don't need that from a hobby as well. Looking back now, not just at the race, but also during my weeks of trainings, there are a couple of things I realized and I just want to highlight. I only started running a little bit more consistent this spring, so I'd say I'm still fairly new into the whole running game, running world, and even until mid-August. So I think it was around 2 weeks till race day, I was still running with my phone and my keys in my hand because I didn't have any pockets in my running shorts. This is a friendly reminder that you don't need any of the fancy equipment to be a runner. The only investment I made is I got myself a new pair of running shoes. I went to one of the stores where you can like scan and analyze your feet, and I think this is the only investment you kind of have to make. Anything else, you can run in your old clothes. You don't need 11 new matching sets. You do not. Just run. So what's up next? While I really enjoyed running, I feel like I've neglected other type of workouts, as well as I kind of miss training with other people as well, because I think doing your long runs, doing your tempo training can be quite self-isolating if it's just you by yourself every single time, which actually made me try out a couple of running groups. I've been to 3 so far, probably won't go back to either of them, so I probably still have to put myself out there to try out a few different ones. I guess with that, that's it. Half marathon in the books. I'm proud of myself, and let's see if I'll go for another run this year.